Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode aimed at enhancing your English skills.
Absolutely. Today, we're focusing on a practical scenario many of you might encounter: buying a bus ticket.
That's right. We'll start with a real-life conversation at a bus terminal, then break it down to explain key expressions and vocabulary. By the end of this episode, you'll feel more confident navigating bus stations in English-speaking environments.
Before we dive into explanations, let's listen to a conversation between a ticket agent and a customer buying a bus ticket. Pay close attention to how they interact. Now, moving to the audio.
Good morning. How can I assist you today?
Hi, I'd like to buy a ticket to Manchester for this Saturday morning.
Certainly. The first bus departs at 8:30 a.m., and there's one every 2 hours until 6:30 p.m.
How long is the journey?
It typically takes about 4 hours, depending on traffic.
All right, I'd like to book the 8:30 a.m. bus. Is it possible to purchase the ticket in advance?
Yes, of course. Would you like to buy one now?
Yes, please. How much is it?
A single ticket is £23 and 50 pence.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you. Here's your ticket and change.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Have a great trip.
That was a useful conversation. Now, let's break it down to understand the key expressions used.
First, notice how the ticket agent greets the customer professionally by saying, "Good morning. How can I assist you today?" This is a polite and formal way to offer help.
Exactly. And the customer responds with a clear request. I'd like to buy a ticket to Manchester for this Saturday morning. Using I'd like to is a polite and common way to ask for something.
Also, when discussing schedules, the agent says, the first bus departs at 8:30 a.m. and there's one every 2 hours until 6:30 p.m. This is helpful when asking about travel options.
And when discussing cost, the agent says, a single ticket is £23 and 50 pence. Always listen carefully when hearing prices to avoid confusion.
Now that we've understood the conversation, let's go over some important vocabulary you might hear when buying a bus ticket.
Here are some useful words. 1. Departure time, the time when the bus leaves. 2. Advance booking, reserving a ticket before the travel date. 3. Single ticket, a one-way ticket, meaning you don't have a return trip included.
4. Return ticket, a ticket that includes both going and coming back. 5. Change, the money you receive back after paying in cash.
Before we end today's episode, let's share some useful tips and fun facts about bus travel.
Sure. Tip 1. Always check if you need to book in advance, as some buses fill up quickly.
Tip 2. If you're traveling far, ask if there are rest stops or food options on the way.
Fun fact, some cities have double-decker buses, which are great for sightseeing. If you visit London, try sitting on the top deck for the best view.
And with that, we wrap up today's episode. We hope you found this lesson helpful.
Yes. Try practicing this conversation so you feel more confident the next time you buy a bus ticket. See you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone, and keep practicing your English.